Dummy.
And apparently Wolford ain't looking for niggas either.
Nah, we gotta set the tone for Wolford. But with Buffalo Trace, nigga, y'all ain't got enough Wranglers in the closet for that.
Shit. I was told it's going to be a minute before you get some Wooford.
Why?
They don't have any glass.
Get the shots.
And,
Well, how everybody else got glass?
And Jack Daniels. I don't know.
They might
Fuck, they got glass for.
Making their own glass. They better start recycling that. Asking for the whole back.
I got some bottles.
Man, if y'all don't know the world messed up right now, boy, nigga ain't got no glass.
Bring them bitch back
Shit,
to the
they
store.
ain't got,
Get $1 off.
They ain't got cream cheese. It was a shortage.
That's gonna fuck up some people macaroni and cheese for Christmas. You know, some people put cream cheese in macaroni and
That's
cheese.
gonna fuck up a lot of shit.
No Woodfoot, no cream cheese.
Cancel Christmas. Fuck it.
Sheesh.
Just go to New Year's.
Exactly.
And then you can't drink no damn Wooford.
You can't cancel
You
Christmas.
can. You just got to drink like 16 minis.
Christmas is not about food and drinks.
They got a lot of them hoes because
That's
the
all
plastic.
Christmas is.
That's the plastic.
No,
So
it's not.
everybody got a whole lot of the little shots.
Shit, I found
But them
one.
hoes high as fuck though.
Yeah, like $5.
Hey, do me a little favor. Tap the top of that mic. I don't think it's working.
Just see if it's working.
Yeah, just see if it's on.
I think it's
Is that thing
I
on?
think it's user error.
That nigga just.
All right,
Dummy.
see what this gonna be.
Shit.
Hello.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah,
He had to step off to go make sure he go and find his mic.
It sounded
right.
exactly the same.
He went to go plug his shit up.
He gonna stand upstairs and see if it work from up there. He gonna get some signal, guys.
If you on audio, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Right,
Yeah,
they
he left.
don't know what happened, but if you seeing this visually, Todd stepped away. He'll be back. I think he went to go plug his mic in the back.
That's because he kicked it Friday.
He left his voice in the car, guys.
That nigga wasn't even allowed to text yesterday.
He damn sure with MIA. He had a hall pass to go hoop, and that's it.
That nigga say he
Go
kicked
play
it Friday.
Go play basketball,
27 minutes
Jeremiah.
cost him, didn't it?
Basketball to come back.
Exactly. I got an air tag on you.
I got a story about them air tags too, but I saw the comment on somebody post about the air rings.
Oh yeah,
The air ring.
come on, bro.
He said, do y'all really think this real? People were saying that they got rings now. That's
That's
Apple
Apple gonna make, and it lets you know when you take it off. It alert you where you at. It'll like tell your wife.
It
when
was
you
like
took
some
it off.
bullshit, but they thought it was true.
They thought it was true.
So
I'm like, that's y'all serious?
Crazy.
but
to be
y'all
fair,
know that ain't real,
can
right?
you see Apple making that shit?
No,
Apple crazy.
they know they consume it. Like who would wear that?
Right.
Somebody.
Well-
Some people have controlling spouses that'll make them wear it.
Well, that's just stupid.
It is just stupid.
I wouldn't dare put that shit on. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
Todd's here, but I'm Hootie.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 159. Yes, 159 episodes. You know what we are. We just consistent, and that's it. Don't look for us to go away no time soon. That just won't happen. But feeling good, feeling great, man. And it's Sunday, man. We doing what we do best, man.
Sunday fun day.
Shouts out to the people on the front lines. Pandemic numbers are up. Be careful. If you're gonna get your shot, go get it. If you're gonna get your booster. But y'all gonna have to start doing some explaining. People getting a little crazy about this idea of a fourth shot. Now y'all kind of pushing the bounds, man. We need more information. But yeah, shouts out to people on the front lines. Also, man, our thoughts and prayers to all of those lives affected from the storms, man, the tornadoes, man. They say it was one that touched down. They think went over 200 miles, man. And I still got
Big boy.
PTSD from tornadoes. So, man, just to see those pictures and those images, it's crazy. And then right here around holiday time, you know, this is when you're trying to get with your loved ones and see your family maybe, and
like
just
that
chill
make people
out.
start
And,
hating Christmas.
yeah, man, and it's just tough, man. So thoughts and prayers to all of those affected across several different states with those tornadoes on yesterday. Where we at with the hoop?
Definitely thoughts and prayers to all of those people, man. Seeing stuff like just seeing those images, man. That's just it's crazy, and it's something that's that's the worst thing to me about it is it's uncontrollable. It's nothing at all you can do or anybody can do about it. So it's just completely out of your hands. But like you said, prayers and thoughts to those people. But as far as the week, man, we had another example of us being okay with getting out. We had a guys' night out. And we had a blast. You know what we did?
We did.
A beer and a burger. Guys' night out. We had a beer and a burger for guys' night out, man. But that was basically my week. Other than that, man, just been working and grinding. Had the news come through the factory on Tuesday, and that was a great boost. Ever since then, the phone's been ringing off the hook, but still get in contact with the content factory for all of your media needs, all things media. But other than that, man, it's just been working and working and working, man. How your week can get right?
He ain't outside about his week.
I mean, he upstairs trying to find his week, you know,
No,
and his voice.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, Todd, how was your week, Todd?
Well, I went to work.
Shaq so crazy.
I was
Dummy.
I was handsome. And,
Dummy.
and I went to work. That was about it.
Yeah,
Was it a short week or a long week?
It was 7 days.
the shortest, longest week ever?
Yeah. It was, it wasn't 6 days this time. It was the whole 7.
The longest short week.
But what about you, Joe? Man, I had a blast, fool. I went to New York for my 5th year anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
That 5 years a milestone.
It is. And it come quick, fool.
They do.
You next, Stock. That shit come, because you think that shit is forever out there.
Mm-hmm.
Then next thing you know, shit, you looking for a damn gift.
Made mistake and been 5 years in.
But that was dope. Love New York. It was one of the places I went.
One of the what?
Places.
That
Nigga,
Dummy.
but a
plaintiff. It's one of the plaintiffs.
But, all right, so like.
Plaintiff's so crazy.
Right.
So like when you go to stuff like Atlanta, Houston, LA, like man, this would be cool if I was with my niggas. New York ain't like that though. It's something to be with your significant other.
It does the weather play a part too. Like
Probably
it's kind of cool.
It's more, romantic.
Yeah, you don't want to be with dudes when it's cold.
But let's say it's hot in New York.
I don't know. Probably less clothes on. It might be.
I will say in cities where it be cold and hot, like big extremes, because I mean they all get cold and hot, but it's different moods.
Yeah.
Like
can see
Chicago,
that.
a totally different city when
In
it's
the
hot.
summer.
I'm never going on a man's trip in the wintertime.
You can't.
Atlanta.
You might.
You did one. You did two.
What? It was probably a bachelor party. That's different.
That's the only trip you really get to have.
That's all right. So I'm saying like a planned trip. We going somewhere.
We've been going to a
further
football
into
game for 8 years.
And still ain't.
We ain't gonna never make it. And we got the connect right there in Nashville. Need to just go to Nashville, go to Tennessee. But we ain't gonna never make it.
We ain't.
It's okay.
We gonna have fun, and
Well, we gonna wait.
women don't
Wait. Just wait. Baron gonna hit on his crypto. And he gonna buy us the Titans. Okay.
That's true.
That is true.
That is true.
He just waiting for the crypto to get to 5 cents.
He's gonna buy
He ain't
us.
gonna like that joke. He gonna man, watch the wait till I hit this.
Dummy.
I believe in you.
He be at
brother.
home angry at this.
I'm about to make this.
Nigga better not say shit to me.
I'm about to make this crypto pop. Goddamn crypto that lost me $300.
Yeah, crypto then. Shit.
You gotta be patient. That's what the nigga say, man. You gotta wait.
I'm tired of waiting. Every time I open up my damn app.
Time my money going down.
The week was cool. We kicked it every day if you think about it. Friday, Saturday, and today.
We did.
I think. I don't know.
We did.
But yeah, Ty got in trouble for having fun, and that was pretty much my. Oh, I got to see my guys turn to Channel 6. Got to see Concept Factory. That was dope.
Appreciate it.
Funny, but dope.
What was the funny part? Artist?
Pure white.
White is pure.
White is
man.
pure.
It is pure, man.
It was everybody's section was
Dummy.
comical, but it was just because that ain't what y'all like to do.
They
So-
put a nigga on the spot quick
Yeah.
too. Like
So
Did you catch Hootie checking his pocket for the phone numbers?
you did too.
That nigga said, hey, what's y'all phone number? Who'da got the pad in his pocket?
Both
What's,
men started
what's
like-
crazy was later, I think somebody was like, where my keys? And all the news people started patting their pocket. Like, I don't know. Like,
Is that the universal code for I don't know where it's at?
I don't know
for black
it's-
people, hell yeah. Man, you got a dot, man. I ain't even really got it.
Ain't even got it,
we
bro.
just pat pocket so crazy.
What you patting for, my nigga?
But that was my 2 weeks. I know it was a little long, but that was my 2 weeks. What about you, Stock?
Dope week, man. Like Hoot said, man. It's been so much going on throughout the week. It was a super busy week. Monday we had the pastors in here with Conversation Matters podcast, really dope podcast. If y'all into wanting to get the spiritual word and get behind the scenes on how they think or how they view, what's going on in the world from a spiritual perspective, dope podcast. I appreciate them for coming in. Tuesday morning we had the news come in, and that was dope. Thank you to Fox and JJ Pruitt for coming in and sitting down with us and highlighting the factor. Like Hootie said, the phones have been ringing. We've gotten a lot of different business deals out of it. And shouts out to y'all boys, man. Just even on that news segment, it was real good. Dez came in there, he came in there with his little, Dez was doing his thing, so.
He put his artist voice on.
Yeah, artist Smith.
Artist voice.
I
Artist.
was
So,
like, who in the hell is artist?
Right. I almost corrected him, and I thought I can't correct it. It's live on the news.
yeah, it's live. Nigga. Artist.
Couldn't do nothing but laugh
So
at it.
artist it is, goddamn. But
But then,
no,
did anybody tell him because he eventually started saying it right?
I think he heard me maybe say our dads a couple times. Like when I was talking
Nigga
about.
call me Chris.
Oh, yeah, look.
Call me
Like
Chris.
we had switched rooms, right? And so when he came back in there, he was like Hoot had walked out. And we needed something from him. And I didn't want it to be like Hootie.
Hootie,
So I was like, Chris. He was like, yes. You should have heard him. He
had to say it
responded like it wasn't me. He was like, yes.
He had to say it twice. I was like, what the fuck? Who
I ain't used to that
That
voice
boy say
saying-
supposed to say
yeah.
Chris.
But I died laughing. First of all, it felt weird calling that motherfucker Chris to begin with. But then the way he responded, he was like, yes.
Dummy.
It was weird. I thought I was in trouble or some shit. Like some like I was in school or something. popped
But
up.
no, man, super dope week, man. Got to kick it.
Were you nervous?
Not really. A little bit, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of man. We talk so much, and I know it's different when it's live in the news, but once you get past that initial thing, you know, you be straight. So I was kind of comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know what to expect, but he did a really good job directing it and putting it together. So it made
He's
it.
a talk. He's a great. He's
great at what he do.
conversation
I mean,
starter.
shit, he do that all the
He
time.
does
So
do
yeah.
this he do that every day.
And that's something you can learn from. Just being around it and seeing it, you can learn.
Did
from
you
that.
notice that he let you finish the question?
That you ask
I have a question here. There.
until he mushed that
know
nigga face.
Hey JJ,
talking.
we got beef, JJ. Nah, I'm just playing.
But no, we got to kick it this weekend. That was dope. Had a good time, man. It was impromptu yesterday. Well, both days kind of really.
Really? It wasn't no plan.
Yeah, it wasn't no plan. But it was kind of needed. And then got to kick it with Mark. Man, Mark and bruh, shouts out to them. I
Lil' Cuz,
want to give a
Red.
big shout out to Henry, his cousin, Lil' Cuz, man. He graduated. He was one of 10 to graduate from physical therapy school at UAB.
10 black men.
Yeah, one of 10 black men, or one of 10 black people. Let me
Oh,
correct
I'm
it
sorry,
because it
I'm
was
sorry.
women and men. And that was the first time of the most black graduates. They say they started together, they finished together. So big shouts out to y'all, man. That's a huge accomplishment. Physical therapy school is not easy, especially at UAB, man. And I see nothing but big things on the horizon for them. So
You got no
shouts
choice.
out to them. We went to the party and kicked it with. It was
We had a
totally
blast.
random. Mark called when we was about to get ready to
Nigga,
leave your house.
I went home.
Yeah, and he was like, man, come by that day. Hadn't seen Mark in a minute. He don't come to the city often. I was like, fuck it, let's go. Pulled up, had a good time, man. Enjoyed it. Got to see Mark people. So I know my week was long, but it was really just a good week. Hadn't had one like that in a long time, man. It was much needed. Yeah, there you go.
Todd, how was your week, Todd?
I already did this week.
Oh, let's see if you do it.
Let's see if it's any
Let's see if you
different.
do it right.
It was rough. Just being honest with you, it was rough. Like you said, you know, we kind of hung out Friday, but I dipped on y'all ass, of course, because my situation different from yours. So we gonna get into that. But either way, it was different. Trying to shift the focus on that shit, man, and trying not to let it, you know, creep back in. At this point, you
Whatever
know,
it is, man, it's gonna work out.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You know, when and it bothers me the most because it's the determining factor is in someone else's hands.
Yeah.
That's the most fucking
I can relate.
vulnerable
fully.
feeling that you can have. Like, I hate it. I'm just gonna put it out there like that. So,
Get it?
and everybody else at this table got their own thing, but you know, just know that it was a rough one. That's it.
Whatever it is, man, we here for you as much as we can be, and that shit gonna work out how it's supposed to.
Dang,
I had to get that nigga some Buffalo Trace.
I tried to buy you some little
That shit
some
fits
little
it.
sugar jack.
Some sweet jack.
That nigga said some sugar smacks. All right, Dad, wake up.
Do yourself.
But man, all in all, man,
Life happens.
yeah, life be lifing.
Right.
And we've been getting a lot of life here. The last few
Yeah.
months.
Nigga, you strong, right? What that nigga said? You strong,
You tough,
right?
ain't you? You tough,
We
ain't
strong.
Right.
Who I got a study for y'all. I'm jumping off the porch with it kind of early, but
on, jump
I don't know if y'all saw this, but a new study shows that men spread COVID-19 more easily and more frequently than women and children.
Why?
I,
Do we know
I
why?
didn't see the. I literally I read this trying to figure out what the actual details
Is it
were
because we
or why.
breathe hard? Niggas be breathing
No,
harder?
no,
or some shit? What
I
is
get it because men are stupid.
Niggas probably don't wash their
I was
hands
just about
as
to say,
much.
niggas
and
don't wash their hands.
It's the I
got-
ain't wearing no mask. I ain't scared of that.
Think we
It's
probably
that
tough and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
It ain't nothing but a cold.
I don't, but is that men? That's men and women though. I went and did a party Friday before I came to y'all. Yeah, Friday before I came to y'all. I went and did a party. Ain't nobody that mad, men or women. Not one. I was the only one.
Well, now it's a little different. Like people ain't really putting them hoes on now.
Well, they keep saying if you're vaccinated that you don't need the mask anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
I got to get 16 more shots then. And
I
why
don't know.
vaccinated people keep getting it?
I don't know.
So when vaccinated people start getting, that's when I start. But I'm tricky with it too because last night I ended up in Marknum party with no mask on.
Man, here you go now. I gotta listen to Will. Here come Will. Hey man, I heard as I said on the pod. Let me show you something, man. Look, this man whole arm came off.
Shut up, Will. Will, that crazy man. Go get the shot. Will.
Man, he get me every week, man.
Do whatever you
with something new, he get me every week.
As long as you hadn't, I don't know, man. I don't even know how to advise people anymore. Whether
Y'all
to get
boosted?
it or not get it.
Y'all boosted
I'm not,
it?
but I need.
I actually said I'm going this week, but I got scared, man, because I talked to two different people. And I know we heard shit with the other shots that didn't necessarily happen to me, but I know 2 or 3 different people said they whole right side or whatever they got the shot at was sore and like bothering them.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a regular shot for me. My arm was sore where it would, where it went.
The same.
Yeah, that
I'm
was it.
gonna go get it.
No,
bro.
hell no. That first one put my ass down today. Hell yeah, that bitch put me down today.
I think mine was
You
more
got
so
Pfizer,
the
right, Joe?
second one. I think
You got Pfizer?
He got the other one.
Yeah, I got the other one.
J&J.
Whichever one y'all got, I got the other one.
Moderna.
Moderna.
Okay.
Got Moderna.
But now I'm a mutt because I got the other one for the third
So
shot.
you got a different type
Damn,
of booster.
That nigga mixed breed.
Nigga say you might as well go.
Nigga
get
got
a
all
different
kind of
version
yoke
for
in
every
him,
shot.
man.
Dummy.
Got thigh.
Hey, whichever one don't work.
For the fourth shot, you might as well get
Hey.
Johnson & Johnson.
Hey, that nigga,
Right, have all of them.
hey, that
Trifecta.
nigga thigh. Nigga got all kind of yoke in him.
I got all kind of shit in you, boy.
God damn.
Not letting all these companies get inside you.
Right, no protection. I ain't
So
got,
crazy.
I ain't got no self.
I know y'all saw this week, man, in media news, man. Chris Como say that he may be preparing to sue CNN for $18 million. If y'all don't know who Chris Como is, a famous personality on CNN News. He's one of the bigger names over there. His brother Andrew Como was the former governor of
having a bad
New
year.
York. Got in trouble for all his alleged incidents. Say his brother kind of helped him see who was actually bringing up these allegations against him, passed over information, probably doing what brothers do. CNN found out about it, hired another person to interview him. He's saying that his contract was 4-year, $18 million, and CNN is on the hook. So he's saying for possibly not paying it. So that's
And I saw they had like a morals clause in the shit though.
Right, so that's a breach of contract. I don't know why he's trying to do that. So
Well,
they fired him rightfully.
well, you got two sides to every story. So like when you say morally, like he's saying that that he allegedly leaked it. Do they have proof that he leaked it? If not, then give me my 18 million.
Agreed.
So that's why I'm saying like you got to let it go through the processes.
But do you think CNN gets rid of him without any proof?
Maybe so. Well,
So
Hell no.
The
That
jump out
nigga
of the
was
window.
so popular.
I don't think so, fool. Like, not just off of word of mouth. I think they're gonna do that, and this shit happened so quick. Like they was investigating, you suspended, the next day you fired. That shit
I think in today's world, I think they do get rid of him without the full proof yet.
I think they can. I don't know
Because
we're just throwing shit out there, throwing it at the wall, see what sticks. I think they suspend him long term and wait for it to happen. But I think fire. You got something.
I feel like these people have reputations to uphold.
I was about to say the
And
brand.
they don't want to get caught. Like if you used our tools and resources to leak to your family what was behind the scenes that people wasn't supposed to know, that's kind of a big red flag for them. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying to answer your question, I could see why they might part ways because they want to make sure that they're upholding their reputation.
I can too, but I
Well-
think they have something in order to do so as well.
Maybe.
Well, keeping the same energy, should Don Lemon be fired?
They don't. They
For
never
what?
found that to be true.
He supposedly
That's why I
gave,
think they got something.
Juicy, whatever his name is.
They spell call him Juicy Smooth.
I never saw that on any reputable site.
I ain't calling the man.
Did you?
No, I don't think
Yeah. I never saw
Juicy
that on
meat.
anything reputable. So I don't know if that was one of them little click thingy things.
No,
Just to
hold
get you to
on.
click.
I'm completely lost. What did he do with Juicy?
They were saying that he gave him information about his investigation.
But CNN did not have proof that he did, so they didn't fire him.
No, I don't. I was saying I don't know if
I
that
don't
was
know
true.
how true that.
That might have
Okay,
been
yeah.
like some
gotcha.
clickbait. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So who knows? But I don't know if y'all saw Ken. You're right. I know he saw it.
But what do you do? What do you do? Is if that's your brother, do you help him? Do you not help him? What do you do?
I mean, shit, that's family, man. Sometimes you kind of might do stuff to help family. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you think that
You won't get
might not get caught. I don't know what you do in that situation. I'm not in that situation. So, you know me, I'm not gonna tell my brother what's going on. Sorry, I can't access my work systems.
Yeah.
To,
I can't, bro.
to give you information. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Call this number 1-800 blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah,
blah.
yeah.
They gonna tell you.
Call the customer service number,
They gonna
nigga.
tell you. I gotta, nigga. If I want to know, nigga, I gotta call them. So you damn sure gotta.
Man, they be
call
trying to
them,
make
nigga.
examples out of people now, man. Just don't do it, man. Just leave it alone. Brother got
And do not. But I don't know if he did that. But don't put your brother in that situation.
situation.
But he might have just
Did it on his own.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So but I wouldn't put my brother in that situation. But I'm not going to stop my.
Either
brother
way it
from
go,
helping
as
me.
talented and as good as he is, he'll land on his feet.
Yeah, he gonna
I think so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
He be at MSNBC tomorrow or some shit doing something. Or have his own
on YouTube.
HBO.
A lot of them do
Yeah,
that.
his following
They
is big.
get
Yeah. He on
fired
their
and go
own shit.
start their own YouTube
Yeah.
something and
And
be bigger
blow
than
up.
ever. The 18 million turned to 40 million.
Speaking of bigger than ever, man, Netflix. They set to have a huge comedy festival called Netflix is a Joke. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it's a
Dave.
lot of huge names. You got like Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, Wanda Sykes, Jerry Seinfeld, Letterman,
Jerry Seinfeld.
Amy Schumer. It's
funny.
it go on and on and on, man. The list of people.
don't like Amy Schumer?
She's not funny. White privilege.
We saw her stuff.
Dion Cole.
So?
Shut the fuck up.
We don't care.
Ellen.
Right, now we can't talk on the podcast.
Right, we talk
No,
over
I'm
you.
just
nigga.
saying, like, y'all nigga goddamn, he Mr. Negative, she ain't funny. Goddamn, I'm trying to talk good out. Netflix doing a great job. She ain't funny.
She not.
I get
don't
it.
understand why
But
she's
you
so
could have
big.
said that like after, goddamn. Let me give them
I might
Netflix
would've
their
forgot.
glory.
That was a double can't get right.
But
You
anyway,
didn't even catch it.
dope ass Netflix special. Y'all excited? Y'all can watch it.
Yes,
Of course. We're all comedy fans. I think me and Hootie maybe more.
I love stand-ups.
But,
I watch random stand-ups.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to watch Bill Burr in January.
They got to where?
Here. He coming here.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Where you gonna be at?
Buy you a ticket.
Comedy Club.
No, hell
I
no.
doubt it. It's too big for
He
that.
gonna be at the BJCC.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He
too
way too
big.
big.
He too big.
You think it's a such thing as too big for the Comedy Club? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Bill Burr? Yeah, he
Bill
needs a
Burr.
big arena, boy. He needs
He arena.
he
Yeah,
needs stadiums and shit.
I don't even know who that is.
He a funny white guy. He helped. I don't know what he helped with, but he a funny white guy. If you go on Netflix, he got a lot of specials.
And he got in trouble for being what you would say honest.
For being a comedian.
Yeah. So no, definitely check him out. But
He's pretty funny.
I still love that kind of comedy.
Yeah.
I don't care about
he
that.
up. I mean, not Kevin Hart. He ain't doing stadiums, but no, he up there. He can't go to shit. I hate the Comedy Club. That bitch about the size of this room. I ain't saying this room small, but you ain't gonna have a damn comedy special in here. You can't back up because you backing into
A
somebody.
one-man comedy show like Andrew did.
That's why
Ah.
the comedy club is
Trash. The
It's-
food
it's-
not good.
I ain't gonna
it's
say
good for
trash.
what it is. But when the
I
tickets
like
sell
it.
out, you know what I'm saying? They just add another show.
I like the
Bud
atmosphere.
Light $8.
I like the comedy.
I like
club.
the
I
atmosphere.
ain't gonna say I don't like
It's
it.
dope. It's but to your point, it is small.
small.
But
It's
I
more
like
of
it.
an-
add
it's
so
more of
many
an intimate
shows
set.
to it though, man.
The wings ain't good. You ever had any good food there? Nachos be burnt.
But
every
honestly,
time.
I think that's how comedy club's supposed to be.
Y'all ever sat
It
at the
don't
front
supposed to be
in
that
one of
big.
those?
I did.
I did.
I did, and I was nervous.
Yeah.
I'm glad nigga ain't tell me that. You know them comedians gonna find anything to joke about. Goddamn.
But why niggas get mad when they get janked at a comedy show?
Fuck
Like,
you, nigga. I get on that stage and whoop.
I remember it
your
was a
ass.
nigga who got mad and walked out. That nigga said, "Man, what the fuck he finna go get? Nigga finna come back in here with a slingshot. Nigga, they got security. Nigga, I can say what I want to you."
I'm going to my car. Coming back, I'm shooting everybody.
Yeah, that nigga said, "Man, what you gonna do when you come back? Throw some ice at me?"
I'm shooting everybody.
Shit. What's the 85 South nigga? He swung on one of their ass that came on stage one time.
Little
DC
skinny
Young
nigga.
Fly.
Yeah.
DC Young Fly.
But at that point, that's self defense though.
Hell yeah.
Better jump on stage.
You come on this
You can't-
stage,
you
your ass getting handed.
And we just not talked about this on the news. We start with a topic and then we just ramble off and talk about a whole other thing. Going back to Netflix.
Well, it's still comedy and
I know.
Netflix.
Netflix. The Kevin Hart shit. Anybody watched it? Him and Wesley Snipes.
The series, I hadn't watched it.
Courtney
pretty
saw
good.
I
it
saw
watching
like
it.
2 or 3 episodes. It's good.
I didn't like it at first. It was a little bit weird and different, but watching the whole thing, it's good.
I've been falling off on all shit. I'm behind on Succession.
I'm
caught up.
I'm about 2 episodes
I'm mad.
behind on that. I ain't gonna try to say it, but that the show you just said. But
Succession.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Try it.
No,
Come on, man.
Shush.
Good job. Thank you for giving us what we
Dummy.
needed.
But
Thanks for being a team player.
They put CHs in that bitch.
churches.
Mike Sashesky there.
Hey, man. Hey, fool, we had some churches that came get our house yesterday. That shit was so good.
I didn't eat it, Will. I had
He
salad.
lying, Will. He ate that shit.
That nigga had 3 breasts.
Bro, that shit was amazing, boy. I ain't had no chicken like
with,
that in the
with
wild.
the biscuit, Will. I'm sorry, shit.
and gravy and mashed potatoes.
Oh man, I'm just gonna punish you this week, man. Make you do more push-ups, man.
That
But,
bitch sound just like Will.
Right.
But I was watching. It's a show called Harlem on Amazon Prime.
I saw you watching it.
It's one of the ones to watch with your girl. It's cool. It's one of them. I want to say,
Is it an
men-
insecure-ish type thingy?
It's they attempt at a black Sex in the City, I think. But very well written show. It was one part I didn't like. One of the girls is I don't want to say this wrong, and I'm not trying to be funny, but she is gay. But
You about to say it wrong. I already know it.
I don't know how to say it, so I'm just not.
Hype.
But
Just tell us later.
she was getting her haircut in the barbershop. And one of the barbers just came in there. He was just wild. Like, man, let me tell you what this girl, she did such and such for a 6-piece nugget, being very vulgar and just outlandish. And I was like, that ain't how black barbershops go.
No,
Like,
we be chilling, man.
yeah, and then when a woman there, I don't care what her orientation is, like, niggas just don't do that.
Right, we
So
be
I thought
fussing
that
about-
was a poorly written scene from this is how black barbershops.
Black barbershops talk is mainly sports.
Mainly sports.
Yeah.
Sports, maybe a little politics.
God.
Little
Nin-
politics.
90, right, 90% sports.
And God.
And then,
Now
like,
your barber might whisper in your ear, but he ain't gonna be out there talking crazy,
Yeah.
all loud.
and the nigga ain't gonna be blatantly, like a nigga ain't gonna be blatantly disrespectful.
right.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's crazy. It's crazy when ball. Let's talk about the ball. Look at that bum ass haircut. Bum cut.
Because the barber was like,
right.
that's different.
Dummy.
That's different.
That's how the niggas be in there. That's when something crazy. That nigga say something crazy. Nigga, what the?
But I mean,
Damn, I
like,
miss going downtown. I've been going to Hoover and Alabaster too.
oh no, you gotta get that experience. I miss going to Fresh though.
It's still fresh, but the downtown fresh a little different.
yeah.
That's
I've only
outside
been
fresh.
to the downtown
Yeah.
Fresh. Yeah.
It's like the origination.
Yeah,
And
that's
they got all
outside
you.
fresh.
They the
uppity-
original Temptation.
uppity, suburban niggas.
That
out
show
there.
you were talking about, Joe, is it like that show Run the World that come on Stars?
I haven't watched Run the World. They said it was good or whatever, but I never watched it.
It's a pretty dope show.
But Harlem is definitely worth watching.
I've been watching something else on Netflix too. Startup, pretty good. It started on like Crackle, but it got like 3 seasons right now. It's called Startup. You should watch it. It's about crypto. It's about crypto too. Baron, watch it. It's about crypto.
Oh yeah, I've been watching it with the girl that created her own crypto, and then you got the Jamaicans.
The Haitians.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
What's different?
But Jamaicans and Haitians are pretty different, and they'll fight you for that.
He said it.
he said
I know the difference
Absolutely.
between Jamaican and
No,
Haitian.
they will not fight you. They will shoot you for that.
Yeah, man. Tripping.
Stop being
The
stereotypical.
devil is
What
not
you mean?
welcome. Yeah.
You right.
Did y'all see the North Carolina man? He won 2 jackpots
Carolina
after
number.
buying identical lottery tickets.
Yeah, dope.
Sheesh.
Huh?
For how
Talk about luck.
So do you win 2 times? Like, what if it's?
He won twice because they said his jackpots. I mean, they're not large, but they great. I would take.
So I got
them.
a question.
One is $25,000 a year, and the other one is $1,000 a day for a life payout.
Ooh, good God, that's a lot. 360. That's $365K a year off the one, and then the other
Do
one.
you quit?
25.
Do you quit working right there?
Fucking
For
right.
365, yeah.
I get $1,000 a day. I ain't
For
gonna know
each year,
job.
now one 365.
I'm gonna have
no.
to. I'm gonna do something because I like.
If I get one 365, I'm quitting because I'm gonna find some other shit that's gonna work.
I don't know if I'm quitting.
I'm gonna give myself. I'm gonna quit maybe after 6 months to a year.
I gotta do something.
Once I get everything in place.
Find me a camera. And
I'm planning to quit.
Shoot.
man. I'll
All
say that.
kind of pictures
I'm
and
planning to
stuff.
quit.
gotta do
Motherfucker.
Because, bro, if you think about the taxes, you had like 180.
With one
That
eighty-
ain't nothing to quit.
Think about it like
Damn,
this.
for-
Think about it like
You're
this.
180. Shit, you
I
go to
said-
work for
right.
60,000 or 70,000, 80,000, whatever your bracket is. Let me not.
all
put it
you
like
got
this.
to do is go to the mailbox.
but
So,
also-
so in 3 years, you didn't. I'm
no,
just saying.
but no. I'm saying be smart. Like, if somebody gives you 180 right now, you're not going to do something that's going to make you some more.
That's $30,000 a year, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
a month.
But I'm
with
not gonna quit my-
$1,000 a
I'm
day.
not gonna quit my job.
Quit my job and I'm going to find some shit that's going to work.
Did you hear like he was saying 1,000 a day with the other shit though?
Yeah, but I changed it and said
Yeah, he
if
changed
it's just a lump sum, not
Yeah,
yes, I'm
okay.
quitting if you're gonna give me $1,000 a
Okay.
day for life. Yeah, I'm quitting. I'm quitting that day.
Right.
Another $1,000 at tomorrow. I'm just saying.
I'm going to blow this
I
first
go broke.
1,000.
I go broke every day.
I come in this bitch and throw ones. I'm buying this building. Goddamn, fuck that.
Yeah, I had to do something. Like I said, I had to find a camera.
Dummy
and
Studios.
Float around this bitch with
Goddamn.
Hootie or something. I had to do something.
Come on, man.
Hootie the man out here.
I know it.
I noticed Hootie popping. Like, look at that nigga Instagram.
What you mean?
That nigga, he a old Kim Kardashian. That nigga got about 5K followers.
No, man. You just got 600. That's all it
He
is.
walk in the club. Oh yeah, people don't like me, but that's understood. He walk in the club. Hey, Hootie. You know.
I still find it weird, though.
You try to talk.
Oh, the fame. You found
It ain't
you found
fame.
the fame
It ain't no.
weird.
It don't. If it don't.
You try
equate-
to talk.
You
You
know
try
what
to
it
talk
is,
about my
right?
man. Now
If
he
it
out
don't-
here popping.
If it don't
Right.
equate to money, I don't really care.
Oh, it's
But-
don't equate to money. He was just on TV.
But it still feel weird. People just still talking to people. I still don't like to talk to people. I've been contemplating going into the club with AirPods on with my music on.
They don't care.
I know.
They still gonna talk. I've been trying that trick for years, and it don't be shit in my AirPods. So don't talk to me.
But I'm gonna put some shit in my AirPods and get in my groove and take my pitch. I just want to take my pitch.
You know why? I've
Hang
done
on,
that.
hang on. Before you, so you gonna put AirPods in, play music while they're playing music in the club?
Well, yeah,
But you know who like noise, and you ever notice
He
that?
does. He never wants to just be
Like,
quiet.
yeah, he likes the radio on, the TV loud with the radio at the same
Yeah.
time as people talking.
So
Yeah. That nigga fucked up in the head.
where's the problem?
Like, because sometimes when music on, the TV goes down.
I think it's weird, and I don't know how I equate this, but watching that shit start up, smart people do that. Like they put on loud, stupid ass music and be coding in that bitch with goddamn yang going on in their head with some techno in their head, loud as fuck.
Well, I just do it.
So that's how you feel?
So
Yeah,
I don't think it's.
I feel
You
smart.
just label himself smart. Then.
Right.
Yeah, the
One could beg to differ.
That's okay. That's perfectly
I
fine.
definitely differ.
You always differ.
But shouts out to Buddy, man, on his what the fuck, the lottery ticket guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, you done forgot
So
who the
no
lottery.
question. Okay, I had a question about that. So when you hit double, like let's say the Mega Millions is 100 million, two people hit, you just split it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's the same thing, or is it not?
No, it's two different.
No, from
lines.
this,
No.
it's two different. It was two different
Lottery.
contests.
Oh, okay.
He just played the same numbers or something like that.
Right. And one, two different. You know how they have all the different ones?
Lucky.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, so stop playing all them different numbers. Play one good numbers 3 times. And
That's like 1 in a million chance though to hit two
Probably more
lotteries
than
with
that.
the same fucking
1
number.
trillion, probably.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's different.
When y'all get a lot of those tickets, do y'all actually pick the numbers or do like a little random?
I've done both.
Well,
When I was little, I used to pick them, but now
can
I
tell
just
y'all.
like, give me a quick pick.
we supposed to be rich and supposed to have a studio. My stepdad play the same numbers every day.
They're gonna hit one day.
The one day he didn't play them, it hit.
They're gonna hit one day.
The one day he didn't play them bitches, it hit.
Who told you that story?
He did.
I'm all right.
That's how it goes.
You know, man, I would have goddamn been in the NFL if it wasn't for the head coach.
But he showed me. He also showed me. So I will say
What
that.
he showed
How
you?
did
His
he
ticket?
show
The
you,
numbers.
though?
The numbers that he normally plays and the numbers that hit.
He took a picture on the TV?
You can go Google. You can always go find the numbers that hit.
I believe him.
It ain't that hard.
Damn, man.
He be having some stories though.
He got some stuff.
Who told him not to play the number that day?
Probably couldn't
Nigga
get
be
to the
working
stores
too
and
much,
shit.
man. I was at work. I was off.
Wife
shoot.
probably was hungry.
So what you do after that? You go back and play the same numbers again and hope they come back again?
Got to.
Got to.
They ain't, but you
Them
got
hoes
to.
ain't coming back ever again.
Maybe
huh?
you add you a new
Yeah, you got to get a new
system,
sequence or
but
something.
you still play them old ones no matter what. Play them old ones and something new.
I just want to have a lottery, man, so I can stop at the gas station, pick me up old ticket,
Let me just
go home.
But how the fuck? How they got the scratch offs? I don't get it.
I don't
get
understand them gas
shit
station
weird,
scratch
right.
offs because I don't know if people win. I've never bought one of them.
Yeah, that like when the gas station actually pays out on them hoes. Like my in-laws play that shit all the
because
time.
they got them at the liquor
and
store.
people
clearly.
win.
Yeah, they'll hit like quick 1,000. Go on that bitch, get paid from the gas station.
But see, man, that shit ain't sanctioned, so you don't know. It might be 1,000 that they
Nigga
pay
be like,
a year.
side. I won. Side.
Take this bottle of Coke. you get a Pepsi.
They
Goddamn.
give you gas for a year.
Hell nah.
That's it.
I'll take
I'll take that shit. Gas, how the fuck?
I give you gas.
Now, it depends on what the scratch. Now, if the scratch off said 80 million or something on it, you trying to give me gas. Now we got problems. Yeah. But if it didn't say nothing, I'll take that gas.
Take gas.
Gas high as fuck.
Hey,
Right now, it
Until I
is.
get my Tesla.
Hey, shit.
I
I
take
had
fuck
the
out that gas.
Still
fill
jumping
up-
on that?
Man, I
Fuck
fill up
right.
Courtney car. Fuck that premium. You finna ride some bid.
I'm going to Costco. I'm never
Her
getting
shit gonna be.
gas.
She so said it was
Go-kart,
running kind of a little funny. That nigga been putting the wrong gas on her shit.
Nigga shit gonna sound like a go-kart.
Nigga putting regular in the bins.
But
Niggas
But
like,
I wouldn't go down that far. But that shit is a lie though. You don't need premium gas. They say that's a waste of money. They only do that to
But
get,
they
to get
do
their
say
performance.
But they
numbers.
do say you at least need plus.
Yeah. You can't just do regular. But you shouldn't.
That's why you go
really
to Costco. Premium is cheaper than plus.
Yeah, I just get it regular. 87 wherever I go.
That's why I hate
I don't
driving
have
girl
a foreign car.
sometimes.
You
You gotta
know
put
what I'm
that.
saying? Y'all
put
got
that shit
these
in there.
luxury vehicles.
Nigga, you got a Bentley.
No, I got a Dodge. Nigga talking about some luxury.
Y'all got
It's
luxury
a
cars.
Dodge.
What kind of car Grace drive?
I got a
Well, that's why she go to Costco.
I just said
her gas is cheap,
luxury
but her
Costco.
gas is cheaper than yours.
Bullshit.
I got
It is, bro.
no, because of the membership.
Listen, her car takes $27 in this day and age. Think about it.
Nah, that's a lot.
That's like a Honda.
Right.
A go-kart.
I promise you, fool.
goddamn.
She said she go to Costco, $27, and she filled up.
No, because she at least
Regular
got,
unleaded.
She at least got about a
Not premium.
she at least got a
'Cause-
13-gallon
I
tank.
think we need to
No.
fact check that.
Yeah.
there.
They only have regular and premium at Costco.
But it doesn't take her
It
$27.
ain't $27.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'm pretty sure
Gas
she
would have to be
I'm
in
pretty
like
sure
$2.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't on.
She filling up from I was just about to say she filling up from
Okay,
half a tank.
But no. Probably like a four. Probably like a four.
You got another topic?
Yeah, I do. That nigga say it costs her $27 fill. Oh, but she don't be on E. Man, get out of here, man.
Girl, you tell your girl never be on E, so y'all should know that already.
Well, you made it seem
made
the
it seem like she was
conversation was
filling
how
up
much
for
it
E.
costs to fill up.
I made it seem like I don't know the last time me personally went to the gas station and put $27 in my car and it was full ever.
Yeah, nigga.
That's what I'm talking about. My
because
bad.
shit, if you go after
Because you
30
probably
minutes
wait
after
till
you
get
just
low,
filled up,
yeah.
it might only be $5. Who?
If you go to the next gas station, it'll be 32
Man,
cents.
hey, look, that nigga shit don't have tank, man. They don't cost me $10 to fill up.
I could be on half a tank. It ain't gonna take me 20.
Nigga,
I could be on 3.
Nigga, didn't nobody tell you to get that big ass dump truck before that?
Yeah. Like, man, Pastor Troy so
Hey,
crazy.
fool, I hate it.
Crazy, fool.
I hate that shit though.
I
fool.
know it.
I'm putting gas in that bitch every 3 days.
Yeah, you need
Look where
to,
you driving
Ain't a
to.
lot.
you need to drive it to the dealership.
You got so much
Trade
shit you
that
be
in.
doing.
I like
Back
it.
and forth.
It's fun though. I ain't gonna lie.
Clear.
Yeah, you paying for that for every time you
Yes,
room.
sir.
That's
Shit,
$3.
Just remember it's fun.
I'm gonna give me a Honda.
But
Somebody, if you got a Honda, sell me a Honda. I want a Honda.
But speaking of gas stations, I was in the gas station. A guy, I don't know what this nigga do for a living, but he had a, like the little plasma centers. You go sell your plasma.
Right
He had
by on third.
a plasma debit card. Like, God damn, how much
How often
plasma
you go,
your ass
goddamn?
getting?
Nigga ain't got no more plasma. He get that shit so much.
But what's funny for like the nigga was in there buying a beer, and he like hid his like PIN number. Like he like did one of them. I was behind. He like did one of them and put in his
He
PIN.
hit you like you want to hit $28. He
Yeah.
hit you with the shoulder.
And then I was so happy when that nigga shit got declined. Like, fuck nigga.
You said that's
so
fucked up.
trash.
You should have paid for that man.
That man was trying to protect the bag.
I actually did. But I told the guy just put it on mine. So I'm like, nigga, you got a plasma card.
Don't block your blessing,
don't want your
nigga. You over there
damn
trying to
money.
block your blessing, boy. You over there blocking his blessing.
Mr. Wilkins been mighty friendly lately.
Crazy.
I don't know about the plan you
He
got,
been
bro.
nice, cuz. What's been up? Nigga bought liquor and shit.
You don't know what's up. I ain't gonna put it out. I know what's up.
I don't know.
What's
I don't
going
know
on,
about the
Mr.
plan you
Wilkins?
got, bro.
I know.
It's a plan.
Them dummy checks coming in again. It's around that time.
Yeah, he done backdoored. He
Yeah,
definitely
Yeah,
did
he the
that.
back door.
Tug too. Tug got new earrings and shit.
Nigga got a
Oh,
whole
he
buck.
do got earrings.
I
got
got
a
an
Buffalo
earring,
Trace
but I
bill,
ain't
he ain't
been
even
to
tell
New
us.
York.
That's where this come from. Can't get right.
I ain't been to New York.
New
Nigga,
sweatsuit.
you was
New
just in
sweatsuit,
LA. You
George-
in DC every other week.
Nope. You was just in New York last week. Explain that. That
You was
was
just
last
in
week.
LA.
Nigga had his joggers on
Yeah,
last
nigga.
night on us.
Explain it.
Hey man, just being comfortable, being better. You know, I'm trying to be a better
Look at your
person.
feet. Look at your feet.
Comfortability.
Put your feet out.
You've been
there,
real.
man.
You've been
Show the
real
people your
comfortable
feet.
lately.
Ain't shit.
You've been real comfortable lately, B.
$160.
I'll tell y'all off here.
Yeah.
He might not want me to tell nobody.
Secret deals. Buffalo
Back
Trace
door.
deal.
I got to the bottom of it.
Nigga got us drinking Buffalo Trace. Is that a deal?
That's just some
It
shit.
could be.
What's up? What's up?
New fallout from working from home. Not a fallout, but you know, unintended consequences. New things come up that you would have never thought about 3 years ago. But did y'all see that workers are getting caught now using the mouse movers?
The mouth.
Yeah, so
Workers
they can
getting
use
caught.
go to the bathroom, go outside, have a smoke break, do all that shit. But they're not at their desk. It's a new company that's getting paid a lot of money now in this new time because they invented a little mouse mover that you put under your mouse that keeps your mouse moving while you're not at your desk.
Oh, they tripping. If you don't open up a Word document and put
Hey,
something on letter,
hey, ease up.
look at these companies know this. Like they ain't stupid. But
Man, let's not give it away, man. What are you doing?
hey, I'm snitching for the right price.
You the police,
Right.
Mr. Policeman.
Microsoft, let me know.
But but the way stock started to dissolve, he was like workers at home using their mouth.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, getting caught using their mouth.
I mean, we did say that shit was up on break. Hey, if you at home, come on, let's take a little break.
Big mouth.
Yeah, you know what I'm
do
saying?
that.
But no, some of it say that like it's a good and bad. Like the good from it is like workers are now getting their power back, but the bad is like
You find
some
ways to get
people are
over.
using that shit just to go to the bathroom. Like the employers are like being that strict with.
But you shouldn't have to use
'Cause you at
You
home.
shouldn't have to.
Huh?
You shouldn't have to have.
Yeah,
to
let me
do
go
that.
to the
You
bathroom.
should-
Right, and
go to the
that's
bathroom.
what they saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go to the bathroom. I can't go to the bathroom. Come on, man. It's right there.
Yeah. And you don't know what I got to do in that motherfucker.
It's right there. Let me go shit
But
for a
man,
couple-
to be honest, I seriously doubt people are using it just to go to the bathroom. They,
Of course not.
with everything, you know, it's
But
people
for,
abuse
and
it.
in this day and age, though, should it be okay for them to go smoke a cigarette too? Let me go
That's-
stand outside and smoke my cigarette.
That's true. But you still got to do some work. God
Yeah,
damn.
I do agree.
but for all purposes, a lot of industries are reporting that
Work is
when
up.
people work from home, work is up.
Work is up.
Yeah.
Right.
I
work
know
is
I-
up.
I know our numbers been up.
That takes some of the
Stress.
when you be at work, the morality, the job morale be low. They say it's more higher now.
But
than
it's
people.
some other shit
Some
too,
people, some people, not everybody.
Well,
Right.
to me, I think morale for me is lower because
You can't do nothing together.
I like that stuff. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? With my team, it was cool.
But the unintended consequence, some other shit, domestic violence be up.
I could see that.
Cause you're at home. Like
why you can see that?
cause
Because you're at home, I ain't saying you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're at home. And then,
I can't see it, can't
I can't see that. Like,
I
I
don't
don't
see it.
know what that shit went.
because, man, like,
So I don't know
if you
what
already
it-
crazy, then you being at home, y'all together.
You even crazy.
Yeah.
You got
it's
more
just gonna
time to be
happen.
crazy.
Yeah.
Got
And then
eight-
you frustrated. You can't leave. You can't do this.
fuck with that.
My shoe.
I think brand new
I thought-
shoe.
Brand-
I thought we was in the gym. Goddamn.
I thought it was dead screaming over
I
there.
seen you in the hoop. Why you ain't tell me? Todd, that nigga don't like me. I'm keep telling y'all that nigga do
Man,
not
that's my
like to
bad.
be around
That's
me.
my bad, man. I asked Twin, if you can come. Barron
Where
came.
you at in Hoover? Well,
Simmons. He opened the gym yesterday.
where is Simmons? I don't know that.
In Hoover.
Okay.
Over there by that Krispy
middle school,
Kreme,
right?
kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty nice.
Just yeah.
It's nice.
Speaking of work from home stuff, black homeowners, they're suing after their house was appraised for $500,000 more once they got a white couple to come in and stand in for them.
That's crazy, bro.
It was out in California. Their house appraised for $995,000 when they went. They've been making improvements over the years, and they just felt like that wasn't the right amount. They asked one of their white friends if they could come in and stand in for them, got another appraisal, and it went for $1.4 million on the second appraisal. They're now suing, basically saying that they didn't get the right evaluation.
Good.
That's
Get
good.
their ass. Sue the skin off their
And I'm telling you, man, these companies better get on board, man.
I think we said this a few
get on
weeks
board.
back. It just make it crazy to me that like, and I know we know this, so people don't like, yeah, that's the duh. But like, it's just crazy. All of the different things that you have to worry about when you're black, just by the way you look, nothing you can control. Just by being black, you have to worry about law. You have to worry about the system stuff. You have to worry about home ownership. Like you have to worry about always constantly being devalued because of skin color.
That's nuts.
That's completely.
And we've been seeing it. Like the crazy thing is we've been seeing things like this in movies 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They'll have a white person standing in to buy a company or buy a house because they know they wasn't gonna get the same fair deal that they would.
What was that movie? It was like on Apple.
It was
The
supposed to come out.
Banker.
Didn't they pull it off or something?
The
like,
banker, I think.
The
I think
Banker.
it was
Banker.
It came
Did it ever
was
come
good,
out?
huh?
It came out.
I ain't
Okay.
right.
It was about 3 hours long, but it was good.
I want to see that. But yeah,
And it was based off like in the 60s or the
Yeah.
But I just don't think
some
it's
old
worth
shit.
it though, man. Like you really finna throw away your whole career in whatever business appraising homes.
I don't think. Yeah,
And
sometimes they have a safe haven for that. So when you say throw it away, it's gonna be a somebody that's so excited that they did it that's gonna hire them because they did that. We need you. We need that skill set over here.
Yeah.
You see it all the time. Like we see with
This is true.
with
This
you know
is true.
with black hate crimes or something. You see it be another group
Somebody
raising money
embrace
for
them.
them.
Right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. I get it.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't get it, but you know.
No, I'm saying I get what
He's
he's
saying
saying.
you get what I
man.
said.
I know.
Did y'all see?
trying to put my
No, I ain't trying to do that. I'm saying I don't get why they do that. I get what he's saying, but I don't
Did
get
y'all
why
see they ain't even want Kyle what's
Rittenhouse?
Rittenhouse even going to school online? They kicked his ass from going. I think Arizona State. He enrolled online because he couldn't go into nobody's classroom.
Yeah.
They boycotted that.
But he been
Got his
on
ass kicked out.
podcasts and shit.
I have a question about that though. If someone goes
He should be able to go to
and
school.
they're found innocent,
He should be able to go to school.
shouldn't he be able to do what normal people do? I'm not saying
He
that.
should.
I'm not passing judgment on what he did. I'm asking, shouldn't he be able to have a
I would
normal
say
life?
it depends. Because the guy who killed Trayvon Martin, that's a little different. But he was found innocent. So
Also, that's a grown ass man.
Nah, I mean, you can't differentiate the two being because of their age. I'm just saying, like, one, I mean, they did the same thing. They went to court, got found innocent on all charges or whatever. So at this point, they out here. You know?
Well,
So it's safe to say maybe it depends on the crime and what
It
they
depends
did.
on-
yeah, like it depends on your view of it, how it actually went. Like we actually came in here and discussed that the way that the argument went and the way that the story went.
That he wasn't wrong.
Kinda-
He
That was-
was by the letter of the
You
law.
could see both sides.
Yeah.
By the letter of
A
the
little
law,
bit.
he didn't break the law. Whatchamacallit with Trayvon, he broke. Stand your ground don't mean go walk to somebody else's
But
ground.
that's the law in Florida. That's
their
what I'm
letter of
saying.
the law it
That's
is, but we can
stand your
see that
ground.
he wasn't standing his ground. He
Right.
went in and approached and went and found and went and followed and disobeyed orders to stop following and
And yet they still found him innocent.
Right.
So,
So, you know.
like,
He was innocent. He broke no laws. Sorry, he didn't.
he followed him. They say, "Hey, sir, stop following that kid." He followed him.
Oh, I'm not talking about him.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
no,
no,
he's
no.
a-
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
talking
talking
about Trayvon.
He should
Yeah,
have
we
been
talking
in
about
jail.
Trayvon.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's why we're saying that you gotta, even though they were both not guilty, sometimes you just gotta look at it. Like it's the optics of the shit.
Well, I'm saying I think the verdict was wrong with Trayvon.
Yeah,
I think the verdict was wrong on that one. But yeah, especially online, like he should be able to sue the shit out the
Who
school.
the fuck knew he was online in class?
That's some crazy
When
shit.
they announced it, like I remember,
well,
they was
probably the discussion. You remember the first week? So
no,
what's
I
your
know,
name?
no, I'm saying like I think on CNN or something they was like, after the verdict, they was like he plans to enroll in Arizona State. So I think once you say something like that, it's not that
They
hard to
gonna
find
look,
the information. Hell yeah.
but like you said, somebody will embrace him and probably give him a job without a degree. It's all about
he
who
been
you know.
having lunch with all type of motherfuckers.
Right,
He been
nigga
attorney
being
general.
president,
chilling with Trump
or the
and shit.
former president. I mean, somebody gonna pick him up and do something.
Yeah, they been said that. Like one of them politicians was saying they'll give him an internship. But like I said, if he's innocent and by the law he's innocent, I mean, like I feel like that's part of the culture that we have. You got to be careful. I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm not saying that my opinion of what he did was right. But if he was innocent, we can't keep for the next 15, 20 years. We can't hold that over somebody's head and not allow them to proceed with normal life if they were innocent, found innocent by jury.
Jury, yeah.
And I don't know how well admissions can keep him out of school. Of course, they can just say I don't accept you for whatever reason. Your GPA wasn't high enough in high school.
What's their reasoning?
Shit, I don't know.
The protest, I guess. I guess you could say you causing whatever.
And I'm pretty sure there was bylaws that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they
talk.
talked to their legal team before
Right.
they did to make
Yeah,
sure.
they better have.
Yeah. That
Oh, my boy
discrimination all
finna
day
get,
long.
oh, my boy finna get some change.
Had
out
his
of
own
that.
building over there.
Yeah, you know.
Rittenhouse State.
Right.
Right.
Rittenhouse dorms or some shit.
But yeah, circling back to how we got here. I hope that black couple does, do what they need to
the
do
shit
and
out
take
there.
care of them and
Big
get
money.
what they should, because that's just
Right.
disgusting. That you work hard, you go buy property in the right spot, do the right things to it, and people devalue it just because of how you look.
Right.
Enough of that shit. Air tags. I don't know if y'all saw that. A lot of carjackers now are using air tags to get luxury high-end vehicles. They're going and catching them at like Walmarts or Costco's or malls, sticking air tags up on them, letting them go to wherever they go, their homes or whatever, and then pulling up on them and stealing the stuff right back off of them. Unintended consequences of air tags. I never really understand. I get why you probably want air tags because we lose shit all the time, but we're seeing the dark side. Criminals are always going to expose, what they can.
Apple,
Where we at?
Apple has to fix this. I'm the biggest Apple guy. Just gotta watch.
How do you fix it?
The fail safe is 3 days. It won't alert you. So they're doing it for. Sometimes they do it like domestic abuse. They might put it on there. Nigga want to see where you going and shit like that. It won't alert you to like 3 days. But if you stay with them, if you come back home, it resets to 3 days. But if say you gone for a week in your car and the air tag in there, on like the third day, it'll say air tag found in around you or something, undetected.
I noticed that fool. Like when me and Grace ride a whole lot and she have her AirPods, there'll be like an Apple device has been found in your area for longer than normal.
Yeah, because you can do it the same way. You just throw some AirPods but they using these. They're putting them in women's purses. That's why I told Courtney stop wearing that big ass purse because a nigga just drop it in there and can follow you home. They using all type of terrible ass ways.
I won't follow you home. I know you're gonna be ready with that thing.
Yeah. Pop, pop.
That shit longer than damn room.
Hey, I'm gonna be shooting like that honeycomb nigga.
Dummy.
That nigga so messy. But yeah, I mean, it's always an unintended consequence of it. Them air tags.
How do you fix them other than getting rid of them?
That's the only way, man. It's too much fucking access. Bro.
Alert people sooner.
Yeah.
That,
yeah.
you know.
There's a device that's an unknown device.
Or should it be like a login consent thing? Like I'm giving, let's say Jordan, I'm giving this air tag to her. Like it's only between us. If it's not, then maybe it don't track the other people. Maybe or something.
Well, no, because let's say
let's
say Jordan wants to commit a crime and she throws her air tag on somebody.
Well, yeah, then that's different. But I'm saying like as far as like I shouldn't be able to take my air tag and stick it up under your car.
But how would you know?
How do you control it?
Register your shit or something. Maybe like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you have to register it to that location or to that person or something. I don't know.
Because it moved. I mean, but it was a great idea.
Man, these niggas smart. They came up with that shit. It got to be a way to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, but I know it's got to be a way for them to
because
come up
they
with
make it where you can put it on your dog. You know, like a little leash.
Oh, that's smart. Put it on his collar.
Yeah, put it on his collar. They make it where you just sit it in there. So now you find your dog. Your book bag. You're a camera guy. You know what I'm saying? You might leave it somewhere. But
with Stockton, it's hard to say which dog is on. Like I might put it on a foreign dog. How do they know this is a foreign dog? So stop it.
if I'm a crazy nigga, I might put it on the damn girl I'm talking to, dog. Now you know what she at all the time.
So it's like they come in a pair of two.
Yeah. But they two separate ones.
I feel like
I see what you're trying to say, but
I don't.
I just think it's hard to do.
Yeah.
I
I get
it. I just think it's hard to say, hey, this is the normal car it's in.
Or
Let's stop it.
make those air tags be specifically registered. So if this air tag, like a gun, if this air tag is found under this car and you carjacked it, we know exactly who air tag this belonged to.
Well, they'll just take the air tag back when they rob the car.
Nigga, then they can trace that. Nigga, that's paperwork then. That's just like renting a car, go rob something, and then try to take it back. Oh, at 11 o'clock, Jonathan Anderson brought this bitch
I do
back.
get it. Like if this air...
But how
do you know they're using air tags specifically?
How you know?
I'm
To
really
go rob
just
the
lost
car.
that. Well, I don't know that. If you want to do a new article, then
that's
cool.
different.
But the article we're discussing,
They're using air tags to do it. So
you know that
you should be able to track those air tags to it.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, just maybe,
But
air tags need to be registered to whoever gets them.
But help me here, because I just feel like it's too much fucking access to you. Like, is this supposed to?
It's not for human trafficking though. They're just misusing it. It wasn't meant for that.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Like if you
criminals
put it on
are
your
exposing
keys
it.
or your phone,
Right.
They're supposed to be able to find, like, if you got it on your keys and you lose your keys, you can find it from
by
your
the
air
air
tag.
tag.
It's gonna make it
Or
look
like-
but
noise.
niggas is using it for
Like
other
also
shit.
photographers put them in their bags. Like if somebody steal their camera gear.
Yep.
Got you.
You know where it's going.
Or even with Jordan, like shit, Jordan 14, she, if I need to find her for whatever reason, Lord forbid, but
my phone.
you got it.
Okay.
You can put it in your kids' book
I've
bag.
never heard of it until right now.
It's rather new. Probably been out maybe a year.
Yeah, I feel like we did a story about it, but we was doing it. It was about the excitement of
You
it
can
coming.
get the new earrings.
No. Yeah, nothing. Goddamn. Fuck that. Need nobody know why I'm in 24 hours a day. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Right.
Just tell me where you at.
You seen the rings they coming out with? It's all over Facebook.
Earring.
Rick Ross, man, dropped Richer Than I Ever Been.
Richer than I ever been.
Ain't that what? Yeah,
what it
is.
yeah. What's y'all thoughts?
I'm richer than I ever been.
I like it.
I like the music.
I like it a lot.
I like the meaning of what he said as well. It's not just about money. It's just about if you wake up that day, you're richer than you ever been. If you get out and you go enjoy your day, you're richer than you ever been. Like shit like that. But Ross being Ross, he also means money as well.
Of course,
I have a
because I seen the interview where he said, "How else do you measure who been working? How you know who been hustling, who really been out here getting it? If everybody talking about they getting it, then check back 5-6 years later and see where they at."
20 million cash, nigga.
I love Ross, but I have a new worse Ross album.
I like this album. You crazy.
That
But why?
shit sliding to me, bro.
Why?
It's just okay. Just okay.
What was the old worst Ross album?
Color Money.
Color Money.
And Color Money was way better than this.
That wasn't the album though. That was the song I know you're talking about when niggas screamed out Color Money and then got
Yeah.
slammed on stage. I forgot what that was.
Color Money was the one with
It was the
all
song.
of the colorful artwork, ain't it?
That's Mastermind.
Yeah, that's Mastermind.
It might have been Mastermind.
I don't think Color Money is the name of it. That was
That
just
ain't-
a
Yeah, that
song.
was a
yeah,
song on
Yeah,
Mastermind, wasn't it?
Mastermind
I don't
was
know, but I
my
like,
worst.
but I like Mastermind.
Mastermind was true. I think I was talking to Baron and Will about it. I think that you just get to the point where Ross is it's just like what we said with Drake. They're just really great at making music, and they can't out top anything at this point.
That's what I was gonna ask. Can the greats put out a great body of work now?
I
Yes.
think that,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess
It's just
that's
not
my
gonna be
point.
better than
I
what it
think
was.
that what he put out was a great album.
It's just
But
not better than his greatest.
It's great. Like all of his stuff has been consistently great. So you're looking for something. You're
Stellar.
comparing it to all the good, great albums.
I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't wild. I wanted to be wild, and I don't think you can be wild by Ross, Drake, people like that.
I equate it to a nigga who dropped 40 points every night. That's their average.
Yeah.
When they drop 40 points, you're going to be like,
Nothing new.
okay, that's what he
That's
do.
what he-
I like that 40.
Yeah, but if he drop 80, you're going to be like, but it's kind of hard. Like,
I'm
shit,
still- I ain't
he's
gonna
still dropping 40. Brian dropping 40 at 99 years.
I'm still wild by it for the simple fact that it's all I've been listening to since it came out. And I still just like the ways that he does things differently. Just the way, simple shit, voice tones. And some words he say them a little harder, a little softer, or just the way he does it, man. So
That nigga collabs be crazy, and they all fit, fool. Like, every song they be crazy.
But these collabs was trash.
you don't like nothing.
Yeah,
But they was, y'all. Come on now. He Jay-Z and Drake on the same
No,
song and shit till who was on Tay?
21 Savage.
21
and,
Savage,
Jasmine
Sullivan.
Sullivan.
That song dope as fuck.
Well, that was the first single. Okay, what else?
Benny the Butcher song.
Benny the Butcher. You just don't like Benny.
You
the
just
Butcher.
don't like Benny.
No, but
But
that
that
nigga
song
went
dope as
crazy
fuck.
on that verse.
He did.
That nigga went crazy on that
He
verse.
go crazy on a lot of verses.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear a whole CD of it. Like I like a song of it. I don't want to hear a whole CD of it.
Man,
I
nigga
think
did a song
music
with,
just-
with Young and Ace.
And Young and Ace
That's the-
actually
that-
sounded
it
great on
sounded
that
great
bitch.
on
That's
that.
the Who I Smoke nigga, right?
Yeah. And he sounded great on
Sounded
it.
good on them, man.
Can't get right. I got some questions for you about what you're talking about. Okay. Wale Future. That's a feature.
That's a feature.
Dream Doll. I've never heard a Dream Doll song. She snapped. Like for real.
She definitely actually was good.
But it was no Drake.
Blast.
It was
No.
there was
You
no
talking about
Meek
names.
Mill.
I ain't talking.
That's
I ain't talking
good,
about
right?
names.
Yeah, it's
That's
different.
that's
You talking about
different.
names. Did you actually listen to what the people who are on there, what they said? You can't call a
Yeah.
feature. You can't call a feature trash if you ain't even listen to it and acknowledge.
It ain't comparable to his other ones. That's all I'm talking about. If Joe Blow put this out, it's amazing. I'm sorry, but
I like him for being different.
I feel like you saying what I'm saying, but
there's
you
no
saying it different.
There's no Maybach
I like him
music
for-
on
I
here.
like-
There's no signature song on here.
It damn sure. I didn't think about that. It's really not a Maybach music. I'm mad about that. All
That's
of
what I'm
it's,
talking
it's
about.
supposed to be a Maybach music.
Like
on
that
there,
big hit that you know what I'm
But
saying.
every
make your body
one
rock
of
a
his
little
albums
bit.
don't have a Maybach
Yeah,
music
it doesn't.
on
No,
it.
they don't.
Because it's only like 4 or
But
5.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? He used to have that big, spectacular song. You gonna hear every time you go in the club, shit like that.
I don't think he made club music on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
I think he just made a laid back chill album, and I like it. I like it a lot.
And I think he has a club song. Like the Dream Dog song. It's called Wiggle, Wiggle, Wiggle.
Yeah.
Wiggle. I think they're gonna play that in the strip
That ain't a
club.
raw
They gonna
strip
play-
club.
That
they-
ain't a raw
They gonna play it in the
club
strip
song,
club
no,
and
no.
stuff like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Clubs
but
is different. Like in our strip club, our club is
Well,
a bar and a
I
beer.
sure can't say because I don't go
Right,
to no club.
it's a bar and a beer. So
Niggas just count me out. Who do I mean? Let's go out. Oh, man, you ain't going nowhere. I know you. If it ain't a bar or somebody's house, I'm not with it.
I know Hootie said he didn't listen to it, but y'all listen to that Russ album.
I listened to the song she put in the group.
I didn't get
that.
a chance to listen to it.
I'm gonna
Is
listen though.
Is it good?
I
heard
like
good
it.
things
It's
about it.
lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of lyrics. So if you like to listen to a nigga rapping, and the production is dope.
Yeah.
And he got some features on there too.
Yeah, yeah.
He got some features on there.
No,
I'll take a look. NBA
dope.
YoungBoy and Birdman dropped. I hadn't chance to listen to it, but I will listen to it just because I like Birdman, and I always give NBA YoungBoy a chance just because I don't want to write him off. But if I don't like it, I don't like it.
yeah, I hadn't
Probably not gonna
squeezed
listen to
that
that
one.
I ain't know they
yet.
dropped.
I gave Tory Lanez a chance. It was,
Is it a singing album or a rapping album or both?
it's both, but it's an '80s album.
I didn't realize that they dropped. I remember when Barron put it in the group saying that it was coming out, but
I ain't know it dropped.
Because he's blackballed, so you actually, you know how you pull up your Explorer and it's usually right there.
Yeah.
You gotta type it in. It ain't gonna come up under.
So you had to
music.
maybe see it on somebody's Instagram or know it was coming or Twitter or.
I heard somebody talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Word of
So
mouth.
and I've never been a Tory Lanez fan. And,
I'm a
he's
huge
through.
fan of his.
I always thought he was a little overrated, but I like the album.
I still don't. What happened with their case?
Everybody
That's
being real
fucked up.
quiet.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like shit just goes away and you get blackballed and nothing happens.
That's probably what happens when
It's
I don't know.
probably a date coming. Nah, that should be.
Oh, y'all owe me an apology.
For what?
When I said
fuck you.
when I called bullshit on Jesse Smollett, y'all was like, you tripping.
Did we? I don't remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
We might
That's a
have.
while ago.
Because it was
We
new.
might
It was
have.
new. It was sensitive. It was. But hey, if I did, then you're right. I apologize. That was
Well,
some
thank you.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I
That's how
be
that
knowing.
worked though, man.
Joe be knowing.
If we were wrong, we'll just say,
Joe be knowing.
damn.
Joe
You
be
were
none.
Joe, please tell us what you said initially during that time. Do you
Oh, it's
remember?
probably some wild shit.
Hey,
But it was to the fact that, this don't sound right.
well, why you here? Going back last week, remember when you spelled Rottweiler wrong?
No, I didn't. I
Yes,
spelled
you
it with
did.
an R.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
how
No,
you,
you didn't.
how you knew exactly what to go to?
Huh?
You knew exactly to go to the R and not something in the middle of it.
You understand what the fuck
Yeah,
just said?
he basically saying
You
nigga,
fucked
you
up the
knew
W.
you
You started
just
with a
fucked
W.
up lie because you
Right.
you started right with the R,
You started with the part
Because
that you got
I
wrong.
heard the podcast.
Okay.
but you didn't start with a R.
No, I did.
Right. Nigga,
Dummy.
so I don't get how you understand what the fuck I was saying. Then.
But that shit was so funny. Where we was at?
At the house, it was me, you, and Courtney.
Wattweiler pit bull over there.
I think I want one. I think that's
A
the dog I
Rottweiler?
want. A Rottweiler.
I don't want one.
Nino
no more.
Brown so crazy.
They're a good family dog.
Yeah, but you better love on the motherfuckers.
Yeah. I don't want no girl, though. They mean as fuck.
You get no crazy shit.
I don't trust you with no dog.
Yeah, Nola back shit.
Now she
crazy.
didn't calm down.
She need medication.
I just don't trust
He
you.
look like he'll have a dog that
Right,
only
right.
understand him.
Right.
That's what
And you know,
want.
everybody don't speak can't get right.
Right.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
Hell no, don't be talking about that.
That's a new language.
Hey, look,
That's a new language, though, bro.
Logan goddamn told her grandmama. Her grandmama asked where I was at. And she was clear as day. He at Can't Get Right house.
Damn.
Embrace your name, my boy. Embrace
It's
your
all
name.
good, man. It's just a nickname.
You might as
gotta
well
live by
go trademark that shit for real.
it. Is Meek Mill
For
and
real.
Ross beefing? Y'all
I was
think?
thinking so because he's not on the album, and I still don't understand the line. That
But Ross said
though.
that Meek Mill posted his artwork and promoted about the album.
I don't think that mean that.
I'm just asking.
I just think that
If we beefing, I ain't posted.
That goes back to
Nah, because when Wale and them was beefing, he did the same shit, and Meek Mill they was beefing.
and he always said, he was like, if we work together and you my dog, I can get they probably beefing, but dogs beef.
And I want to say he was talking to
say
him on
beating,
that
isn't
first
it?
song. I
think
think he was.
it's beat,
I think he shot him. He shot some bars at him. He talked about a Marion. I think he
Yeah,
might
he damn
have
sure got that Amari.
hit. Well, his shit was direct though. That shit was
That was
a
fucked
smooth
up.
bar.
Why he fucking with him? And it was a double.
Yeah, it was a double. It was a good double.
I missed the Marion line. What are you talking about?
Like,
Made a Mario and started the fizz. or
yeah, I
something
cut.
like that.
I dropped the Mario and he started the Fizz, meaning he died out as well as Lil Fizz was fucking his baby mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was,
see what you did there.
that was a
I missed that.
was a big double. Yeah,
No, song number one.
big double.
But I think on that same song he gave Meek Mill and Jay-Z some couple of bars.
What did Jay-Z stuff at? I heard the Meek Mill, but I still don't. I don't know.
It
how
was
to-
so vague. So
Well, what did he say?
I
Do you
can't
remember?
that.
Okay.
He was like, the Meek Mill line was like, I let the rapper niggas get closer than Meek.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means. Like I let the rapper niggas get close. Either he said closer
He closer
than
to
Meek
Meek
or
or
closer
something.
to Meek.
Yeah.
It was one of
He
those.
might have been like
But
saying
either way, I don't know what he means.
he might have been saying like entertainment niggas, not just like real niggas. You know what I'm saying? He let the rap niggas like, oh, you just old rap nigga. You know what I'm saying? Industry type person instead of just real niggas being around him.
I hate.
Maybe.
Then
ain't
that's
gonna
not
even-
a shot, and that is.
I ain't gonna say I hate to say this, but did anybody listen to Joe Budden Saturday? He know him like the codes to them motherfuckers.
Nah, I wait. I'm gonna listen. I normally wait until after we.
He know him
record.
real good. Now that's one thing he good at, the code and that shit.
But he did one of those. I ain't gonna say who he's talking about. So
Oh,
he
he
just
did that.
really just.
On yesterday. On the yesterday.
I haven't finished. I ain't
Yeah,
finished.
maybe yesterday. Okay. Well, all in all, I like it. I think it's a dope album. I don't know if him and Meek beefing or not, but it's easy to see that they could possibly be. You know, in that industry, man, it's just so hard to go for so long and not have beef, I guess, because
I
so
don't
much
think they
money
been cool
cross
since,
hands.
Nikki.
And especially kind of like when you think about it, Ross is really his boss. So
Ross
they're
is
not
his boss.
really just friends. It's different. Like sometimes with your boss you beef.
Yeah.
Do you
Sometimes
think
you cool, sometimes you beef.
it made me think about like, do y'all think that ever happens to CMG? You got three
Don't
big
seem like
artists that's
Eventually, maybe.
Eventually.
I don't know. Like, well, Big 30 just now was coming out. And we found that out newly. He came out and for some reason it just felt like he had the need to say, nigga, I'm not that. I'm not a part of that. I'm not CMG.
he not though.
He
I
not?
know, but
I thought
why
he
do
was.
No,
he
he
not right.
signed the money back.
Right. He was
and
like,
he's
I'm not
with,
CMG. But why do you feel the need to come out and say that? Like, that's kind of like, you
Well,
don't think that's kind of like,
that's a whole different lot of heat and different
And then-
other things.
but
I'm
then-
talking about Moneybag, Black Youngster. Got
Okay.
it.
I don't know.
That's CMG.
What a black young, I miss my boy. Where he been at?
He been laying low. He
Laying
been
low.
like he just put something out not too long ago.
I ain't
I don't know
heard
how
nothing-
long ago it
nothing
was.
from him in a while. But who came out and said it? It wasn't Moneybag. Who else is it? Moneybag
Black Youngster.
and who else? Because one nigga
They got some new younger guys too.
ESTG actually came out.
ESTG, yeah.
He actually came out and said,
I
"I
am
am
CMG."
CMG." You know, so that's why I kind of think it's
It could be some, you know.
with that, but he's not CMG, so it don't matter.
And all
I think
three
it's
of them got
different
their
for.
own
I think it's
labels.
different for
CMG
Memphis
don't.
than
yeah, man,
ESTG.
it's probably
It's some
Memphis.
different stuff going on there. You know what I'm saying? And Big 30, like I think he whipped Moneybag, but then I think he got ties to the 1017. And you know, it's a lot of different, you know, Gotti and Gucci had their little problems too. So
It might be cool to be signed with one.
It's a
but
small
you need
ass
to be
world,
clear.
boy. That's too close to be beefing though.
Hell yeah.
that's why that shit.
Hell yeah.
It's just like the streets, you know, a nigga be beefing with the nigga across the street.
Hey, nigga, y'all gotta go
same
to the
zip
same
code.
grocery store.
Yeah,
I can see you.
The
out
niggas
my
in the
peephole,
projects don't
nigga.
like the niggas on the cross the street.
Right.
Y'all niggas live in the same bubble.
That nigga live in the suburbs right across the street. Nigga, it ain't the suburbs.
We don't like that side.
Right, nigga,
That shit nicer.
Why? I don't know. My dad ain't like that side.
the
So I
same
don't like it
goddamn
either.
grass.
That shit got styles now, don't.
Hell yeah. Well, they shit flat.
Dummy.
Our shit got
They got blue paint. We got yellow.
crazy. It's crazy. Sports. I know people be telling me to give this a rest and give this a break, but I just simply can't. I'm not trying to take no shots. I'm just literally trying to big up give credit where credit due. So much we talk about negative shit. I want to give credit. Dion. Yes, I'm back. Dion. Jackson State, man. Shouts out to them on winning a SWAC championship. But it's estimated that Jackson State football successfully brought $30 million in revenue to the city of Jackson. I don't give a fuck about your opinions or your thoughts about it. That gotta be celebrated. That gotta be something good when somebody can come and change the culture and change the dynamic and bring so much impact to one city. That city can use that for resources and do everything. So I think it's a huge shout out to everything that Dion's doing through Jackson State.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Definitely. Dope as fuck.
Is it
Super
Todd?
dope.
Is it Todd?
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
Super dope.
Super dope.
Yeah.
You coming around a little. Maybe next year you'll be all the way around. But
Yeah, man, it's dope, man.
just can't give my boy his credit, huh?
You just said it dope.
You heard it. You heard
it,
the
ain't
inflection.
it ain't enough.
Nah.
It ain't enough. You got to be more.
He's still hating on the
Gotta take
inside.
the nigga ass on the date or some shit. Like,
Right.
I don't- I
See,
don't know.
you go right back to it. That's it. See, you showed your hate just then. You showed your hate.
Okay.
It's cool.
I'm sorry, Dion.
I like
I'll
what
never give you
Dion
a
doing, man.
blowjob.
Keep on doing it, man. Keep on doing those things in Jackson.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I get that outside words and outside places might be coming after you, and that's cool and that's all fine and dandy. But your work there is not done yet. Finish
Stay
your
on-
work there first.
Stay
More
on
than
these-
anything, he
stay
started
on
a
these
trend.
haters' net.
More than anything, he did start a trend in the swag. It seems as though everybody is either getting a former NFL player or NFL coach, or a former NFL coach as their coach now. So,
But
think
my,
that's
my whole thing, and is again not directed. So I know my pod mates will try to make it directed.
Direct it at them haters.
But when Dion came to the SWAC,
He ain't gonna do shit.
this is why I was excited about it, because I knew this is what it was gonna do. And I knew and felt that this is deserving of the SWAC. Not that, because I've gotten into some debates with other people that's like, man, he's not the savior. I'm not talking to Baron.
Seem like
other
he
people,
is, though.
Other people say that. He's not. He's not the savior. And that's why they gonna shut down. When you say shit like that, they're gonna shut down because they've been playing a good brand of football over there for the longest. He's an enhancer. He has enhanced it. He's not the savior of it. He's enhancing a brand of football that deserves it. Deion came in and said, why can't these boys have what they have at Alabama?
Right.
He wasn't just talking about his school at Jackson State. Why can't Alcorn have medical attention? Like, why they can't have medical needs? Right. Why can't he celebrate Grambling getting a good coach in Hugh Jackson? Mm-hmm. Why he's celebrating all of nigga, I don't never see Nick Saban get happy when Georgia get a new coach.
Now, no, you're right. He's not the savior because if he wouldn't have came, Swag still would have been playing football,
Right.
still would have been.
And that's a distinction that need to be made.
Still would have been doing what
Right.
they're doing. But he made it 1,000 times better. He put all the eyes on it. He changed it. Todd, can you admit that he changed Swag football?
My man made it. He perfectly explained it. He enhanced it because you can say you can say what you want to
So
say.
that mean
I've been
That
going
mean
to
yeah.
these games, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, King.
Why do y'all keep saying that? That's the most backwardest shit. Just because you went to a game. So what? Now everybody gets to watch the shit on TV.
Well, let me say it a different way. It's not that you've been going to the games and you so to you I get what you're saying. You've been going to the games. A lot of people been going to the games. A lot of people went to these schools. So to them, it's nothing different. But from outside people, and I don't consider myself an outsider because I've been watching swag football for all my life. But I think what's the difference is I can be in New York and watch Jackson State on TV. I watched Fam this year. I watched Bethune-Cookman this year. I seen Alcorn play this year. Like, I've seen more games this year than I've ever seen accessible every week. Every week they was on an ESPN Plus or ESPN3. And I think that's the difference. That's the enhancement that's being brought. It's just bringing more attention, which to me is great for all of the institutions involved in the swag.
Everybody got to level up. It's coming with State and A&M probably finna get left behind. They're going to have to hire somebody big.
I like A&M. I just don't know what State did. I don't know. It remains
they
to be
hired
seen.
Eddie Robinson as their coach, former player, NFL player.
I was gonna say I thought he was dead.
It's a junior. It's Robinson Jr. I don't think they no relation.
They're not related at all. And people are frowning upon it because it's his first head coaching job. I'm looking at you got to start somewhere. And Eddie George, it was his first year, no coaching experience. So I don't get it.
George.
I think the difference, and I read an article today. The difference that they try to say is if you're not having head coaching experience, then you need to have the personality to be able to draw all of the recruits based off your name and personality. Eddie George been in the media, so okay, he can bring it. He's a Hall of Famer. Deion, bigger. We know who he is.
Did he win the Heisman?
Who?
Eddie George.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah,
At Ohio
yeah. So like he got all of those credentials and accolades to go with his career, so it kind of helps him in the recruiting realm.
Right.
Hugh Jackson. He developed coaches. I mean, not coaches,
Players.
quarterbacks.
Right, quarterbacks.
Throughout his whole career.
Right.
He even got this 1 year where he was number 2. His offense was number 2 in the FCS with passing yards. You know what I'm saying? So he got it. And with this guy, he has no coaching credentials for them to start off of.
Yeah, I get it.
I think that's the argument that they say.
Bro, I see a SWAC network coming soon.
Right.
Right, ESPN. And that shit gonna be so live.
What all of this money is gonna have to, like the NIL deals and shit like that. I think
coming.
BET should have been putting that shit on TV. I said that a long time
I don't know if they have the capability to do it at this point.
At this point, they may not have, but if they do it back,
the only thing they can do
real
is
competitive like it was.
Run old shows of girlfriends.
Tyler Perry movies.
But if you remember, we would, and that's why I don't understand why we're new SWAC people. Me and can't get right, but. We said 2 years ago while we was in the loft that a SWAC network should be coming.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that superseded Deion. That was before him. Because of the brand. It's just getting bigger. It's just getting better. And it's great football. And now the nation is seeing how great it is. Not just the people who know about it, not the people who in California who grandmama went there so they know about it. People outside of that world, which is not a bad thing because if they bring in more money and revenue to you, that means more money and revenue for every institution involved in the SWAC. I think it's nothing but wins.
Like, I've never seen McDonald's say, hey, man, if you want to eat my burgers 10 years ago, don't eat them today.
If you didn't eat it with me and Ray Kroc first opened this motherfucker, don't come.
Don't come.
They're very territorial like
the
that.
burger been the same. Okay, well, now everybody else is enjoying it.
Is that a black people thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
old nigga thing.
I can't wait.
I do. I think
I can't wait till tomorrow
For what?
after Baron listen to this podcast.
I haven't said anything that I haven't been saying for a year.
I think we're.
Y'all silly as hell for thinking that way. Oh, y'all want to come down?
Let me say it in a different way.
What?
Pay me that trace.
Let me say it in a different way. I think we're territorial because we're protective of our brands. I think we do it out of good measures. Like, I think we don't want to see people who come in and enjoy it for a little while and then they take pillage and leave. And I think that's why we territorial. And I think that's why some people are skeptical of the new crowd coming in because they think they'll just enjoy it for
Shit
a
on
phase and then leave.
Right.
And I understand that because, that happens to us a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that from that perspective. But from the sports and business world, I think the more eyes and more attention on it is nothing but effective for the whole
For the
swag.
whole swag.
And when the draft come and some of these guys get drafted, then you can go to the recruiting table. Like, look, you ain't got to go to these schools and get left behind and mixed up in the shuffle. Come here, direct shot to the NFL.
Do you think they need their own draft?
I ain't gonna say they need their own draft, but they do got their own combine coming up though.
own combine. Okay.
I can see their own combine, but not on draft. I mean, that
Yeah, let's
to
hope
me,
you're talking about.
I meant combine. My bad. I was thinking, like, do you think they need their own combine? I said
Oh,
draft,
they got
but I
it
meant
this time.
combine.
well, I
know.
feel the best of the.
But should it be?
Let's put it like this: the greats are gonna be there. They're gonna be
Regardless.
in Indianapolis,
Right.
and that's across all. I don't want that to. Let me be clear for people who may not understand. That's clear across all. Nigga, you can be at UAB in Conference USA. If you're not
Right.
the elite, you're not necessarily getting invited to the
combine.
combine. So the greats in the SWAC gonna get invited to the combine. But
But-
after that, you do need an additional combine to help with additional players.
But now every NFL head coach is going to send a representative to Jackson State. What you call their day?
Pro day.
Pro day. Every Jackson State pro day. Probably Alcorn.
Same with Tennessee State.
Right.
Same-
Instead of them
same-
being
same with
invited to
Grambling
other
now.
ones,
Yeah, every coach gonna be there now.
Yeah.
So that's eyes. They might see something that they never saw before.
Right.
Because like every scout, they don't really have a time to go to just one college football game. They might want to watch it on TV or everybody just can't go to college football game. Just one.
Sports.
Can't wait till tomorrow.
Still in sports. EA Sports, they iron a summer 2023 release date for the new college football video game. For those who know, man, for your video gamers, man, college was a big part of it. They got rid of it because they weren't
Ed O'Bannon, old punk ass.
paying the players in likeness. Thank you, Ed O'Bannon, for that for
I'll take that
changing
check. I'll take
the
that
scope.
check.
Y'all some selfish.
No, I mean he's part of the reason why these
Why they
people are
getting
getting
paid today?
NILs.
Right.
You
now.
the one selfish, nigga.
Yeah, they
I
should.
just want get paid. I just want my game.
Right. So now here it is. It's back now. It's able to come back because of Ed O'Bannon.
Now that's selfish because you just want your game.
Fuck that shit.
But anyway,
I want the game now, man.
for those who didn't understand, I know, they had to get rid of it because college players couldn't get paid. EA Sports was making a lot of money off these games while players weren't getting paid off their image and likeness. Now that the NIL deal is in place, players can get paid off their image and likeness. And here come EA Sports now about to bring college football back.
Welcome back.
So do you think now you don't have to download the roster with the names on it? They just come.
They probably gonna have the names now.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
EA Sports now can
and they just gonna
maybe
pay
give players
everybody.
a $1,500 check or however much that is to have it.
That's a hell of an incentive to make the actual roster.
I'm ready to 99, nigga. I need more money than him. That's gonna open up some other shit.
Everybody get the same.
What you want to say? Everybody get the same shit.
Do you think current players are on the cover now?
It's
You
gonna be a
can.
deal.
I
You
think
can get
I think
the
the cover
last
probably still
Heisman,
should
right.
be
The Heisman Trophy one.
Yeah, it
Heisman
should.
Trophy one, yeah.
That should be part of the reward.
Right.
It got to be the
You
best
probably, and
player.
you probably should get paid for winning the Heisman.
Yeah, that's probably coming.
It's an award.
Oh, they might just put all mascots.
Because think about it, Buddy got to come back next year, so
Yeah,
he
right.
finna get nothing but more endorsement deals.
Facts.
And so that $1 million deal he got at the beginning of the year paid off.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
In the playoffs, and he won a Heisman.
Man.
Right.
And we was talking like that nigga got $1 million.
18,
He
19.
ain't played a game yet. And
Right.
he earned it though.
Do y'all know?
Yeah, he did.
For the Heisman, what's his name? The D.N. Hutchinson. He was number 2 in voting.
Yep. Saw that.
That's
I saw that.
nuts.
I hadn't seen him play, so I need to. Even though like sometimes stats can like the guy from Alabama stats might have been better. They were better.
They are better.
Way
They are
better.
Yeah,
Way
numbers.
better. All better.
Yeah, numbers.
But sometimes just the dominance of a person can matter. and they might have pressure like a mud, but not get the sack.
Listen.
That forced the pick, or that forced the fumble, or that forced the something.
He was over
So I don't know.
CJ Stroud.
I hadn't watched him, so I can't say he didn't deserve it either, though.
But second,
Did you watch him?
I watched
no.
that.
Who the
I
hell would
watched
watch
that.
Big Ten?
I watched the Big
Exactly.
Ten.
So that's
watched
my
some
point.
Big
I watched
Ten
about
football.
3 or
I
4
watched about
Michigan
3
games.
But I had
Yeah.
to specifically watch Tim, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's not a game changer like that. Like if you take Bryce away from Alabama, shit, you take CJ Stroud out of Ohio State.
He beat C.J. Stroud.
Hey, not that one guy didn't.
I'm just saying he played a part in beating C.J.
I think he's a game. I think he's a difference maker. He one of the motherfuckers you better know what he had on the field.
Facts.
But
is he a factor in NFL?
yeah, he's
From
gonna be
what
good.
you've seen.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
Yeah, he gonna be good.
The
Depending
Big
on
Ten,
where he go, he gonna be
Big
good.
Ten been putting out a lot of D linemen.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
He gonna be all right. He
Yeah,
should be.
he's a
He
great
should be.
player.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
a
I'm
great
saying. He's
player.
great. I just don't think he was.
You can
He
see
should
the
have been Heisman.
You should.
Heisman
You can
type,
see the
bro.
politics in the Heisman voting yesterday. Is what we're saying basically at this stage.
Yeah, racism.
You think it's politics in that though? Because like,
Yeah,
No.
I actually helped vote for a Heisman Trophy winner before. Because Coach Sullivan had a Heisman vote, so me helping vote for it, I didn't see like hey, no racist stuff into it.
I'm not saying
Pick that up,
racism. I'm saying like
pick-
politics.
pick that
Like
up.
you like
what
this
up.
player because you just like him.
That name you dropped.
What I say, Coach Sullivan?
No, you got a new coach.
I mean, you know, I'm just being honest. It just was a real story.
no, but they say that happens a lot. Like they don't even do it. Like I mean, he was your
Right,
you was his player.
Like
so.
he came into the office, and it was me and maybe 4 or 5 other quarterbacks. He was like, "Who do y'all want to vote for the Heisman?"
That's dope. That's dope.
we voted for the Heisman. goddamn, So
Yeah, that's super dope.
Well,
All right, talking about my dog.
So then that's why I
don't.
don't think it comes as racist in politics because it's actually Heisman Trophy winners mostly who are voting for that shit.
no, it ain't. It ain't nothing but what
It's
40,
hot-
50 of them.
Them as well as the
The
press.
media,
the press as
yeah,
well.
the press. You can't say it's mostly when it's the smallest percentage of the people.
I voted for the Heisman before, nigga. I forgot what Heisman that was. It was like in 2003,
Probably
4, 5.
Carson Palmer or some shit.
Probably.
Is Clemson dead? They lost Brett Venables, their defensive coordinator, who's been there for a lot of years. They lost Tony Elliott, their offensive coordinator, that's been there for a lot of years.
And
they
they
sent
lost
a lot of
games this year.
decommitments with the players that's leaving. They lost 3-4 games this year.
I think it was
Have we
more.
3? I think it was 3 or 4.
Okay.
It was 3. Have we seen the end of Clemson's run?
I don't say
dominance.
so, and you're gonna kill me because the ACC is just down this year.
It is down.
So
down.
they can, but damn, they lost a lot. But in a couple of years, if the ACC doesn't change, you go undefeated ACC, you're in the playoffs. You go 11-1, you in the playoffs.
But
It's hard to see them
if
in
they play
that
that,
Final Four. In the next 2 years, it's hard to see them.
but
there
if they keep
again.
up that schedule like they should, play a Georgia the first game,
they got to win that game.
But if that's your no, you ain't got to.
you got to win that game.
you got to win,
If the ACC stays down,
right, you
gotta
got
win
it.
that
That's the
game.
If
thing.
they
You
would have
gotta
lost
win.
to Georgia and ran the table after that, I think they sit in the playoffs.
No way. It was
Over
not
who?
this year. There's too many teams that were there.
Um,
If they
Cincinnati might
Yeah,
take the
Cincinnati,
stick, but
yeah.
I think Cincinnati still gets in,
I don't know.
especially once Georgia lost.
And then
I don't
they,
think
and
Clemson
then they
got
started off so high.
Especially once Georgia lost and was dominated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the beginning of the end.
I do too.
You can
With-
see it.
With because Nick, I don't know how far he can continue to coach at Bama. Although he's still winning.
Wow.
That nigga old though. Like,
That
He
nigga
want
look
to, he-
great.
he old as
He
fuck.
could
gotta-
Joe,
he
he could
gotta
Joe
go
Paterno if he
home
wants
soon.
to.
Yeah, he got a system, man. And I think he still got he signed a new
He
extension.
just signed
man.
a
Like,
10-year
9
deal
more
or
years.
something.
You're gonna have to deal with Nick Saban for a little while now, brother.
But
Like
also,
if you think about Bobby Bowden and Paterno, man, them motherfuckers was in their
It was in there a
80s.
while, yeah.
and they ain't looking near as in
As young
shape
as
or
him, yeah.
whatever.
And what, Saban, 67 or something like that?
He up there,
I think
but he
what
don't
he
look
might
like he
say
look
was-
57.
But I seriously doubt he coaches out his contract. I
I think he got about 8 to 10 more
I
years.
think he did that for recruiting. Like, look, I ain't going nowhere no
He's
time
70.
soon.
Yeah. I think he got about 8 more years.
I say
Shit.
5.
I say 4 to 8.
I say
I say
3.
The reason I say
Then
8,
Dabo step in there.
I say 8. I say 8 because he still looks youthful.
I say 5 because he tired of that bullshit, and then it's gonna not be worth it.
I don't think it's no bullshit. I think
he
he's in.
complains about the fans and how
He's been doing that for
he's
for 10
no,
years.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because I think it's changing a little bit though. Like I think we now are in an era, like you said, everybody has a platform And as the years have changed, everybody has the ability to say stuff.
Yeah.
And like, comment. Like, people think that they know exactly what's going on in your organization. I feel like that's what Nick Saban was commenting about. Like, you think nobody, and that's true, especially with football, you think nobody wants to win more than these kids that's in that locker room? You got shit fucked
Hell
up.
no.
Right. But at 70 though, man, I mean, the nigga didn't won countless championships.
Why?
I mean, he didn't got countless Heisman Trophy winning players. He didn't put
why?
so many niggas in the league. Is it at some point you just like, all right, I done did it. I done did it all.
It got to get boring, man.
It doesn't, man. Winning never gets boring, okay?
Well,
But when you can go
I
off
would
and
never-
ride off in the sunset
But I
as the
can-
best to ever do it,
I
and
can-
you got your golden years in front of you, and you rich as fuck.
Think
y'all
about it like
got to
this.
remember, man.
Think about it. This shit is like an expensive paying hobby. Think about that.
He's at 70, he still got to go and sit in these 4 living rooms.
He wants to.
To
Maybe he
recruit.
wants to.
Man, Nick Saban don't want to go cha-cha every summer in
Y'all
somebody's
boy
living
crazy.
room.
I think y'all missing.
man.
I think y'all missing why people coach. Y'all talking about winning
He
and
love that
losing
shit,
and all that
yeah.
shit.
No,
They
no, no.
love developing players.
And
I don't have to be a certain age to develop players. So it's more than winning and losing. It's developing players. It's seeing Bryce Young. I go get him from 17, 16. I'm recruiting him to watching him host the
And now the game
trophy.
is changing. Like I got Bryce Young $1 million. Okay,
That also might be why he hangs it up with that.
Why?
He might hate that NIL shit and what it brings.
I mean, they definitely hate some of that stuff, but I don't think they're still as long as they're still developing young men and developing players and getting them to that next level. I think that there's still a passion. Tell
And
I
I
know
think-
why you coach.
and I think
I do. But I'm saying though,
I think he hates it less because it's a
at
recruiting tool for
70,
him.
you just kind of like, all right, man. Let me.
How
go
you
on.
know you ain't? Well, you might be 70.
I'm saying at 70, at some point, like it's shit you did in your 20s. You was just like, man, you know what? Fuck this club.
But
I'm
it was
finna go
never
home.
about the winning part of it. Like
You tire out, dog. That's all I'm saying. You get tired. So,
But he doesn't seem to be tired yet.
at some point, getting a girl number wasn't that exciting anymore. Like,
He was in- he
this
was-
more work.
he was in Pike Road, dude, living room the other day
Yep.
with a big smile on his face.
Yep, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Looking
you
happy.
Still got to do that.
Well, he can't look sad.
Well, if you tired of it, you gonna
Like I
look sad.
said, 3 years. Then they put
But
Dabo in
Hootie,
that
you
hole,
don't want to
and then
work
they off
past
and running yet
70.
again.
How you know he don't want to work past 70?
It depends, man. If I was the best college coach ever, I would. I wouldn't mind doing that shit.
That's
no
you,
more.
Hootie.
Okay, so I'm only. He just said Hootie. You wouldn't want to, so I'm only speaking from Hootie's standpoint.
Right. So you can't say he might not want to do that shit no more.
What?
They always said Dabo, but I don't know if Dabo next Alabama coach when Saban hang it
he
up.
done
I don't
lost
know
his
who else you
luster.
can go. I don't know who else they can put in.
We'll
there. That's
see.
a
We'll
large
see
ass
how
job.
Dabo reacts to losing his coordinators. We see Nick Saban lose his coordinators all
And
the
he
time.
just reload. I
And he
get it.
reload. But
Right.
let's see what Dabo do. If Dabo don't react well to this, he's not coming to get the reins at Alabama. Facts.
In the ACC.
Because that's going to be a well-oiled machine that you don't need to fuck up.
Yeah.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Stupid shit.
Dummy.
Dumbass,
Yeah.
stupid ass dummy. Jeanette Miller. Say that word. What she work for?
Perotti.
Parody appraisers. Bring your stupid ass to the principal's office. We did this story earlier where we said the black couple lost over $500,000 because they were appraised wrong. Well, that appraiser was Jeanette. Yes, Jeanette. I don't know what made you think that it was cool or a good idea to appraise people less just because you felt like they were black or because of the color of their skin, and that's what it appears. Maybe not what your intentions were. Maybe you saw something different than there. But regardless, somebody
That's what
else
you saw.
came back who was a professional, and $500,000. That's a big ass difference. It wasn't
difference.
$40,000.
That's a whole nother house.
It wasn't $100,000. It was $500,000. So we just gonna assume what we assume from that, and that's why we're gonna bring your ass to the principal's office and call you the dummy of the week.
Stupid shit.
Some
Dumb
bitch
ass,
you.
stupid ass dummy. Stop doing that shit, man. Get
Right.
people. Just look at the house. We ain't asking you to look at the people. It's the house. You're trying to sell the house.
Right.
Stop trying to rob people.
They rub black off on the countertop.
Ain't that ain't your barbecue sauce, McDonald's worker?
Give me that
Fuck is
barbecue
wrong
sauce.
with you?
Right.
Like, they ain't coming at your check. It ain't like your company buying the damn house.
Right.
Uh,
Other than that, any news and information that we forgot to add, man.
fuck you,
Yeah, we
FedEx,
did.
you UPS, you USPS, you US Polo, all you motherfucking delivery
Assassins.
motherfuckers.
What happened?
What's that about?
He ain't got his bags. Or
The
something.
identity
I don't
theft
know.
and shit like
Ain't
that.
got his
Hell
package.
no, packaging and leaving shit places.
Yeah.
I
I
did
get
get
it.
my TV.
You did get it.
Yeah.
A better version.
Uh,
All thanks to them.
Shout out Meg Thee Stallion for graduating.
Yes,
and rest
shout out
in
Meg.
peace, Demarius Thomas. That's all I
Yeah.
got.
The man,
Oh,
tell me.
yeah,
Man,
forgot
rest in
about
peace
that.
to
Rest
Slim
in peace.
400. We lost another rapper
Right.
this week. A lot of people may not know him, but Slim 400, man.
West Coast rapper.
West Coast rapper died as well in gun violence. Same thing we
Man,
keep
be
saying.
careful. Niggas ain't used to working. They trying to get gifts for Christmas. Shit, if niggas ain't working, there's only a couple other ways to make money. So be careful. Tell your wives, be careful.
Niggas just want to do that because it's work available. Niggas just want to.
Oh yeah, it's
Niggas
jobs out
lazy.
there.
Niggas lazy. Yeah.
Jobs are available.
Hey, the Lions did it again too.
Yep.
3 minutes.
Um,
So cool grade lemons.
Last thing, Nick Saban. I'll think that he's ready to go when he stop having fun in the summertime on boats and stuff with the kids.
That he
Well,
does that every year.
Don't you
with
give
the
him more
recruits.
time to have boats and fun on in summertime?
Not with those same kids on his team. No.
Oh, you talking about the kids on the team? I thought you meant like his
no,
grandkids.
no,
Those are
his,
the
his
Okay,
team,
okay,
his team. He does that with his team and invites them over for barbecues and has a big smile on his face and hey, let me show this kid this boat.
And that
Let's go
should
have
be
fun.
dope because like
Should
them
be dope.
kids can imagine in a minute I can have this same
have
shit that he got too. So, man, as always, we'll be back next week like we never left because like we say every week we never leave. You dig?
bitch, you.
If you got a photography, if you want to shoot photography, if you need to book a photographer, or if you want to record a podcast to start that show, man, don't wait. Get at the Content Factory, man. Go to contentfactorybham.com so we can get everything situated, man. We are booking up, man, and in a minute it's gonna get to a point where we might can't take them, but we want you to call
Do
us.
it
and
ahead
get
of
at
time.
us.
Sit here.
We refer
Believe
you
that.
to us.
Idiot, you.
Dummy.
You.
Dummy.
You.
Dummy.
You.
Dummy.